Welcome back to Radio Entrepreneurs, and thank you very much to our host, MTP Software, the leader in sports CRM. And we're back talking to entrepreneurs. My name is Jeffrey Davis, and I'm the host of Radio Entrepreneurs, also CEO and founder of Mage LLC. Our next guest, Azadeh Khanicheh, and she is PhD, co-founder and president of EnVision Endoscopy.
Correct.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, tell us about EnVision Endoscopy.
So we are an early stage medical device company developing devices for flexible endoscopy like colonoscope, gastroscope, to allow gastroenterologists and surgeons to perform endoluminal surgeries instead of creating incisions and sending patients to open surgery. We want to allow physicians have alternative options to perform endoluminal surgery through natural orifice of the body.
So you're a manufacturer?
Yes. So right now we are more on the R&D side. We are on the research and development, but that's where we will be heading when we have our devices. We will be manufacturing them, correct?
So you're a pre-revenue funded business?
Yes, we are a pre-revenue. We are in an earlier stage showing our technology in an animal studies right now.
Okay, so let's go back into your history, how you got into this, because going from being a physician to being an entrepreneur, has this always been your track, and when did you start?
So actually my background is technology and engineering. So I've been in medical device industry for the last 15 years. I was leading innovation programs for one of the big manufacturers of endoscopes. So as a result of that, I spent a lot of time with physicians in the procedure room and saw that there is a clinical need to allow physicians to perform the procedures easier, simpler, and also allow patients to have a faster patient recovery. If instead of sending them to open surgery or laparoscopy, you can do procedures which is related to gastrointestinal tract endoscopically. So that's when I started EnVision Endoscopy a year ago.
Did you do that yourself?
So I founded the company, and I have two co-founders, one physician and one engineer with me.
So what do you see as the timeline for getting to market?
So right now, our goal is by end of 2022, we will be able to have FDA clearance for our device.
And what is, speaking for someone who's had too many colonoscopies, what makes your device different?
So our device is actually a device that works with colonoscope. So colonoscopy is a diagnostic procedure. Almost about 16 million people every year, they do go and do colonoscopy. And as a result of that, that's why the colon cancer has reduced, because we can catch problems earlier. So let's say that someone has a polyp and they remove the polyp. Right now, if the size of the polyps or cancers or precancerous lesions are small, they can use clips to close the area after the polyp is removed. So what we are developing as our first device is a suturing device that works with colonoscope, gastroscope. Imagine now the patient has been diagnosed with a large cancerous or precancerous lesion. Once you remove it, our device allows to close the tissue and suture it back inside the colon or stomach or esophagus. So in a way, we are not replacing colonoscopes or gastroscope. Our device works with every colonoscope and gastroscopes on the market.
But you're not redoing the sutures. The sutures are the traditional sutures that are being used.
So it is the sutures, but think about it, how you're going to suture inside the colon.
I used to work for Ethicon.
Okay, so we are developing
That's a suture company.
Yes, and those are laparoscopy procedures.
Right.
So our device is, in a laparoscopy, you need to create a correct hole to pass the device in. So with flexible endoscopy colonoscope, you just access the colon. So our device is working with the current colonoscopes on the market.
Okay. Well, I think once you work for Ethicon, you're always loyal to Ethicon. It's part of the training.
Sure,
I left
of
a long
course.
time ago before these guys were born, but still.
Sure, and Ethicon does not have a suturing device for flexible endoscopy.
Is that correct?
Yes, this is Ethicon actually has beautiful laparoscopy suturing devices.
Oh, that's interesting. So, where do you see this business in the next 5 years? Are you looking to just grow it and then do an exit, or stay involved with the company?
So the way right now we are looking into that, we are gonna have look at our options when times is there. So we have other devices that we would like to add to the portfolio, and of course we would be looking both exit, but I would like to stay involved because that's kind of my
So potentially
passion.
a board position
Yes.
versus an operator. So you are looking for an exit. Is this your first entrepreneurial venture?
Yes, that is correct. So this is my first, my first company that I started.
So VC, startup, leaving, exit. Do you have advisors who are giving you guidance along the way?
Yes, actually, it has been Massachusetts has been great. We have a very good ecosystem on medical devices.
I know.
So I have a great group of advisors. We are a recipient on MassNextgen, which is they are providing us executive coaching for female entrepreneurs in the state. We have been involved with MassBio and many other programs.
Very helpful. And do you not have to pay for those services?
I know it's all free for entrepreneurs in Massachusetts.
Wonderful. And is there a structure to that program, or is it more just open-ended?
Usually there is some structures involved. For example, our MassNextgen provided us both financial support and also coaching for 1 year. Our MassBio program was 8 weeks programs that we met with a group of advisors every week. And also I have an SBIR grant that way we have an access to some of the industry people through SBIR programs.
So did you pick your advisors, or did your advisors pick you?
Good question. Actually, we have access to a group of advisors, and based on the need that we have, is it a business development, is it technology development, then we can work with individual advisors based on the need that the company does. So in a way, it's a mutual.
Do you see additional products being developed over the next year or so?
Yes, actually, we are currently having other concepts to allow different type of procedures in our concept phase.
Good. If somebody was looking for the company, is there a way to access a website now and learn more about it?
Right now, we have actually some information on LinkedIn. The company is on a sheet mold, so we don't have a website at the moment. But we envision that in the next 6 months we would have.
And they would be
website.
looking, just look up the name of the company?
Yes.
So we should have you come back in about 6 months
Sure.
so we can
Yes.
learn more about it. Until then, if someone wanted to reach you, how would they find you?
So I am actually, if anyone searches EnVision Endoscopy,
Right.
it shows up because we are a grant recipient. So you can just get my name, and all my information is on the website.
Good. Do you want to give your email just in case?
Yes, my email is my first name dot my last name, which is azadeh.khanicheh at envisionendoscopy.com.
Well, thanks for being on the show today. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Great. Remind everybody, my name is Jeffrey Davis, and you can find me also on Radio Entrepreneur's website, or at jdavis@mageusa.com. That's my management consulting firm. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back very quickly.